ever believe the saying, beauty with empty brain? How does it relate to you? So you call yourself a skincare expert, yet your own face is map of sunburn and bleaching damage of over the years. Why didn't you ever think of consulting someone who knows better?
Bravo. This question is from, should I say, a hater.
You was the most decent girl, covered, dignified, respected. Now you flaunt yourself like none of that mattered. What broke inside you that made you change?
Wow.
Who told you your armpit was fine enough for sleeveless outfit? If it is black, why not use your skincare for that too?
Okay, this question is still coming from someone who is dumb.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the hottest show on YouTube, the Anonymous Mic Hot Seat. This is not your regular show. This is not your regular interview. Yeah, questions are sent straightly from the public, raw, unfiltered, and unpredictable. And today in the hot seat, we've brought you a guest that everyone have been talking about. The guest that everyone wants to see in campus. Some call her the skincare queen. Some call her beauty and brain. Some call her, I will leave that for you to see in the interview. So, watch the show, watch till the end as she introduces herself now. So, speak to them.
Hello guys, my name is Alexander Favour Ikojo and I'm popularly known as Iko or Ikojo, and I own a skincare brand, Iko Oral Spa. You can find me there on TikTok or Instagram. Thank you.
Okay, so your name, where you are pronouncing it? The Iko Oral.
Okay, it's Iko Oral Spa.
Okay, Iko
Yes.
Oral Spa. All right. So Ikojo, welcome to the hot seat, and I hope you are ready to receive, to fix what the public has sent to you today.
Yes, I am.
All right. So without wasting time, guys, tighten your seatbelts, get ready as we go into the questions. Remember to watch to the end, like, subscribe, and don't forget to comment. Enjoy this show, watch this story, and be with us. So let's continue. Let's go into the questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
So the first question here, it says, if you wake up tomorrow and your beauty disappears, who are you really?
Who am I really? I am a child sent from God to my mom.
So if your beauty should disappear tomorrow, you return to a child.
Yes, I'm my mommy's baby.
Yeah, you will become your mommy's baby. Totally.
Yes.
That means you go back home.
Yeah. I'll go back home where I am accepted for who I am.
Do you think everyone? Let me put this question away. You say you will go back home. How about those people that are not beautiful? Or do you think every girl out there is beautiful?
Yes, every lady is beautiful. I am a feminist and I stand strong that every lady is beautiful, no matter her skin color, her height, her body type, anything. She is beautiful. Every lady is beautiful.
Okay. So if your beauty should disappear, you go back home?
Yes.
All right. Okay, let's continue.
Okay.
You was the most decent girl, covered, dignified, respected. Now you flaunt yourself like none of that mattered. What broke inside you that made you change?
Wow.
Yeah, this was the question.
I don't know who this question is coming from, but I feel this person might have known me for a very long time. I go out covered, but when I'm closed, like indoor, I can wear anything I like. So I'm still decent.
This person say you flaunt yourself.
Every lady should.
You flaunt yourself indoors.
Every lady should flaunt herself. Like, the beauty is not supposed to be hidden. It's someone that does not have a self-esteem. They don't have self-esteem that will be hiding herself or anything. So definitely, I am beautiful. I need to flaunt myself. And I'm not doing that to get attention from anybody. I do that because that's who I am and I love it.
Okay, so you accepted that fact
Yeah, I do.
with confidence.
Sure.
All right. Now, this person said, ask her, Iko, I am sure everything in your hand, everything in your head now is your beauty, right? I should ask you, everything in your head is your beauty,
Okay.
right? So the question still continues.
Everything in my head
Yes,
is not
it's not your beauty.
it's not my beauty, but okay. I would say
Let me complete the question.
okay.
So, and you are very proud of it. Do you ever believe the saying, beauty with empty brain? How does it relate to you?
I don't have an empty brain. If you come close to me, you know I have a lot of wisdom. I have a lot of sense in me. I am very, very important. And definitely, there is nobody on this earth who will be beautiful and will not feel proud of being beautiful. Being beautiful is so expensive. And yes, I accept the fact that I'm proud of being beautiful. It's not easy. And I have a lot of things going on in my brain. I find a way to like make myself comfortable, make the money, be popular, have respect in the public. It's not just the beauty, but funny enough, I don't even let the beauty get into my head, because if I should, it's going to be over for you. Ask that question. Thank you.
Wow. Brutal. Brutalist face brutalist. That is like that. Okay. I shouldn't join this fight. So by flaunting your yellow body.
Oh.
People are brutal. By flaunting your yellow body and swollen stomach, what really drives you? Disgrace or shame?
Having a big tummy, it's, should I say, a blessing? Definitely, it's a blessing because it's a sign of good living. If you've seen me 2 years back, I was as slim as a stick and I had a very, very flat tummy. By then, I was broke. Yes. So
you think is that evidence of healthy?
Yes. Fast forward to now. Yes. Are you
trying to say girls that have 6 packs now are
no, broke? The question actually is related to me, so I'm answering it based on my own life aspect.
Okay, based on your own.
Yes, so that's it. And my yellow body is a gift from God. I'm born like this, and also I take care of my skin.
Wow.
My skin is so expensive because there's money in this skin. Thank you.
So you call yourself a skincare expert, yet your own face is map of sunburn and bleaching damage of over the years. Why didn't you ever think of consulting someone who knows better?
Bravo. This question is from, should I say, a hater, and this person is dumb. July, I had an accident close to my birthday, and I told you that I made it popular or opened that the scar on my face, you can see it. It's from a recent accident when I was in JSS 1, and the scar is still there, and I wear it so confident. I don't hide it. And then I still had I had that accident again, and I had another injury on the same spot.
Wow.
And I made it open to the public that this is an accident. It's not a sunburn, and you can see my face. I am glowing. You can see my skin.
Wow.
I am glowing. There's nothing like it's bleaching. It's just pain because my skin, my skin is expensive. You're just pain. That's just the thing. Thank you.
Wow. That accident, I think Dev wanted to really damage your face, but thank God.
Yeah.
Your glory overshined.
And I'm still rocking the scar. It's so beautiful. Don't worry. I accept it.
All right. So, proud skincare expert. But armpit full. Eco. You know they shave. This is the end of this question.
Okay.
What do you have to say?
I don't know when you have seen me not shave. Like, it's not like you have. I have somebody that is close to me, or I don't know. I don't come out opening myself. So how do you feel like I don't shave? Maybe you don't shave, and you are trying to, push your unhygienic kind of lifestyle to me. So it's a cap. Thank you.
All right. So, who told you your armpit was fine? I think this person sent twice. Who told you your armpit was fine enough for sleeveless outfits? If it is black, why not use your skincare for that too?
Okay, this question is still coming from someone who is dumb. You should know that this part is where friction takes place. You always move. So definitely, you're going to be having reactions there. Deodorant causes dark armpits, dark areas around the armpit. It's normal. It's even hormonal imbalance. So as a lady, we have changes in our body. So if you see me being fair today, tomorrow you see me with a lot of acne, just know that my body system is going through a lot of changes. And it shouldn't be your worry, it should be my worry. But I still take it as a pride. I still don't hide it. So I don't see where you should be carrying my problem on your head. But it's not yours.
This person is stressed at dark armpit. Do you accept the fact that you have a dark armpit?
The thing is that, okay, there's a roll-on I started using, which is not a deodorant, it's a body spray. It's Dove. I started using it and I wasn't careful with it. I have a very dry skin. So anything I put on my body will always irritate or react on my body. So that was the cause. If you could check my videos or pictures back then, like let me say from last year to early this year, you wouldn't see it. It's something that started happening because I started using a roll-on, a bit deodorant. It's Dove. If I was with it, I would have shown you so that you won't go and buy it. But I'm still using it because I won't waste my money. Thank you.
What's the name again?
Dove. It's not like
Dove.
It's not like it's the Dove company is bad.
But it's not.
It's just for my own body. Yeah. Everybody have a very different body.
All right,
type.
I got you. Yeah. People are strong. So guys, if you are enjoying this content, I want you to hit the like button now. If you have not subscribed, subscribe at this point.
Okay.
And relax and enjoy our story till the end. So, why are you studying your present course? And if it wasn't human nutrition and dietetics, which other course would you have chosen?
None. This is my dream course and I'm studying it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was your dream course? Okay. So if you were to rank guys in your department, how would you do it? Name at least the ones you know.
Ranking.
People want to be rated.
Ranking. I don't know how the person wants me to rank guys in our department. All I can see, they are all friendly people in our department. That's all. I can't mention them on this show. Thanks.
Oh, okay. Let's respect that fact for you. So, who is your favorite guy in your level?
Okay, everybody knows him as my love. That is David Kambile Chuku. Is my close friend.
Okay.
Yes.
And guys, David was one of our guests in the last 3 episodes. So you can check him out and watch that video too. So you are the favor.
Maybe we have a lot
Okay.
of people in the
So
department.
I want to cast something, guys. When you watch that video, you will see something. Just watch that video. Don't forward it. Just go gradually. Watch to some point. You see it. All right. So, has any lecturer ever asked you out? Spill it.
None per se, but I've actually had a very bad and tight encounter with not a lecturer, but someone who works in the school. I don't know which is his level or position. So it happened last year when I was registering for a course. I registered late, so the individual tried to like take advantage of me, but to God be the glory, I overcame as a strong woman.
All right. So let's proceed. Be sincere. Are you engaged? Or if not, who is your boyfriend?
You can't be asking me about my personal life. I'm not engaged and I am not single. But I can't mention who my boyfriend is. Thank you.
Okay. Let's get some things clear there. You say you are not engaged
Yes.
and you are not single.
Yes.
But do you think this question was too harsh?
No. I feel the person is just someone who wants to like have his way, that kind of thing.
Yeah. So you are not engaged.
Yeah.
And at the same point, you are not single. Are you searching?
No.
You are not searching too.
But no, I'm not searching.
Okay. So I think the person have to use another strategy.
Sure, definitely.
Okay, since this one didn't work, I'm trying my best. So how much do a guy need in his bank account before you even think of dating him?
Okay, I'm this kind of person that, I talk about me liking money, but I don't really feel like you should have kind of certain amounts before we can date or I can date you. I love a giver, someone who can split his money.
Wow.
Yeah, not a stingy person, because no lady wants to, or nobody in this life wants to be in a relationship with someone who doesn't give, because when you give me, I give you also. I'm someone who I reciprocate the feelings, or should I say, yeah, that's me.
Okay. Do you think any girl will like to date a broke guy? Your own idea, opinion.
Every lady wants a soft life.
But I believe there are girls out there dating broke guys.
Yeah, there are girls out there dating broke guys. But
how is it happening?
there are girls dating broke guys doesn't mean that they don't want to see that guy in another level, or they just prayed. Nobody will pray to be poor, or nobody will pray to be in a tight situation. But life just hack you like that. You just need to embrace it.
Yeah, how about the saying that broke guys are nice?
Not all broke guys are nice. Not.
So some are broke and still have bad character.
Very, and they are very rude. A lot of them.
Broke without respect. Wow. Sorry to all broke guys out there. One last question from this. These questions are coming from me now.
From you.
These broke guys aspects.
Oh.
So, in the aspect of dating a broke guy, I've been in an argument where they say girls that date broke guys are not always loyal to the guy. What do you think about that?
Everything is about personality. Like, there are people who still date richer men but are still not loyal. They still cheat. So it's vice versa. You just need to pick the right person. You just need to be with the right person who is loyal, who wants to be with you. The thing is that someone who wants to be with you, that is just it.
Well, you know, you now, you are a girl, and you know your gender very well. A girl, it was a girl too that said this, that girls that date broke guys, they have another guy or a sugar daddy that is funding them. Like, they have another guy that they collect money from.
That's, should I say, I don't know, but I feel it's a lie, because the person might be speaking for her own aspect of life, or with the kind of people she has been with, or people that she has seen. For me, I've not seen someone who is with a broke guy and then has
taking money from
another
outside.
person. I've not seen. Yeah.
Okay, our guests, I want to see your reaction in the comment section. What do you think about girls that date broke guys? I want to see your comment, your noise in the comment section. And our guys, I want to see your ideas there too. So let's continue. So, who in your class would break your heart the fastest?
Nobody will break my heart the fastest, because I don't have any attached feelings to anybody in the department.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this person will be so disappointed. All right, so you play hard to get. Is it because you are enjoying the chase, or because you don't like the guys?
The guys. If I play hard to get,
this person must have chased you, like.
Okay, definitely. If I don't like you, I will be irritated talking to you. Yeah. I don't really feel that comfort. But when I see that, okay, you are here to make my life better, or you are bringing a positive vibe, not relationship. I am not concerned about that. I am more concerned about what is going to elevate my life, because I want to be a better person in the future. So if you're not coming to add anything important to my life, you're not adding any value to my life, I'll just push you away, because I'm a business person. I'll be attending to my clients and then attending to your I love you, can you be my girlfriend, no. Wow. I won't have that time, so sorry.
Wow. All right, so because of our time, let's just be running. Do you, wow, this question hits hard. Do size really matter during sex? And how long do you expect a man to last?
I don't have any answer for that.
And this next question is like more
what?
I don't know the word to use. Okay, let's keep that. Let's go to the next. Are you a lesbian? If no, why? If yes, why?
I'm not a lesbian.
Wants you to talk.
I'm not a lesbian, and why? Because I'm not into girls. And what's the next question?
If no, why? If yes, why?
Okay, no, I'm not a lesbian because I'm not into girls. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so what is your source of income? Don't hide anything.
My source of income is God. Pray to God always for money, and He gives it to me.
You lied.
I did not lie.
So when you pray to God, if all of us now start praying, how do you normally pray the prayer? We
said we should be honest. I am being honest. When I pray to God that I need
or you are speaking in faith.
Yeah. When I pray to God that I need finance, definitely I'm sure that it's going to come. Yes. From any aspect.
So either from which aspect are they?
Either from the business aspect, from the parents, from friends, from anybody.
And now you are coming. Alright. So Ikojo how much roughly do you spend on your skincare products in a month? And how much do you gain back from selling them?
How much do I? Is it
This person,
the money I spend in my
Yeah,
business
yeah.
or
this-
the one I use on my
this is a
skin?
business survey, or what do I call it?
Okay.
Let me repeat the question.
Okay.
How much roughly do you spend on your skincare products in a month? That is your okay. Wait, on your skincare products in a month, and how much do you gain back from selling them? I think this is
Okay,
your own
from
business
my own
aspect.
business aspect.
Yeah.
I can't tell you, but it's just that I gain a lot from my business.
So just give them an estimate now.
I
Maybe
can't
they want
give-
to start the business.
I can't give an. If you want, you DM me.
You want to charge them.
No.
Use this as a free opportunity now.
I know I can't. This is my personal stuff. I can't tell you. Just DM me if you want to start up a business, a skincare business.
Do you think this is fair?
It's fair. You can't tell somebody how much you put into your business, can you?
No.
Definitely, that's
Oh,
just
yeah.
it.
How much, if you can't, at least there are two questions, help them with one. How much do you gain back from selling
I
them?
gain back 70% of anything I put into my business,
Wow.
or 80.
Wow. So can you advise someone now who have like 100,000 to go into skincare?
Yeah, you can go into skincare. Just have the knowledge, and that's just
Okay, the
it.
person need to have the knowledge.
Yes.
Wow. So you need to first seek the knowledge, then you invest. What else?
Nothing.
Like the person need to, because you now, I can say your beauty, your skin is glowing, right? So someone might want to patronize you because of that. Don't you think so?
Okay.
Like
Okay.
when they say the face of your brand.
Okay, I get. Okay, you have to have the knowledge of skincare and then also be presentable, meaning you need to take care of your own skin. You can't come out looking rough. I'm not saying looking rough is like your fault. It's in you. It's your body's system. But you can at least manage it, not to look like you are not taking care of it at all. At least let us see the evidence of what you are selling to people.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that, because when shopping, especially skincare brand,
Yeah.
like you will like to, when shopping, a buyer, you like to buy from someone who you see evidence.
Yes.
Yeah. So, all right, let's go to the next question. Apart from skincare and academics, what real value or talent do you have that gives you substances beyond appearance?
Okay. Basically, I don't really have. Maybe I've not really found my talent, but when I was a kid, I draw a lot and I love creating things. But with life's circumstances, like activities, school and everything, I don't really lay my hands on creating anything beautiful. But when I was a kid, I love art, I love drawing, I love painting, I love bead making, I love molding clays, all those things I do. Yeah.
So another aspect of this question now, trying to get something from these substances beyond appearance that this person used now. Substances beyond appearance now, relate it to the aspect of your own behavior,
my own behavior,
psychological,
something that brings me income. Or I don't get it.
No, not brings you income. Let me repeat the question.
Okay.
Apart from skin care and academics, what real value or talent do you have that gives you substance beyond appearance? Now, relate it to your own personal life. How you relate with people, like your personal attributes. If you have anger, you are this person that have human sympathy, you show love, care. you are harsh, you take everybody to heart, like
Okay,
you give.
okay, the like my personality.
Yes, your personality.
I have different personality, but I am very, very jovial. I can be harsh, I can be caring, I can be loving, and I can be reserved. My personality differs with people, like different people. Like the way someone sees me, another person, or should I say the way Mr. A
Yeah.
we relate.
Okay.
It's not the same way me and Mr. C can relate.
Okay, now
Uh-huh.
I get your aspect. So you are saying it depends on the person.
Yes, but I'm
Yeah.
very jovial and
Okay.
fun
Right.
to be person.
Yeah, I think anyone that is jovial and fun to be with too can easily get into people.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that is a good attribute. So what is the craziest thing you've ever done to make money?
Craziest thing I've ever done to make money, hawking. I've hawked.
What do you
I've hawked. Definitely, I hawked. I don't know. There is a Jolly Juice of a thing. I hawked it. I also hawked beads.
beads?
Yes. Yeah.
And these ones that all these abokis talk. Now all these hand beads.
No, waist beads. I don't.
Waist.
Yes.
Ah. I've never seen where they all two beads.
Yeah. So you
Or
can
they
see.
used to hawk it and I don't know.
Should I say?
Have you ever seen in this our own vicinity, in this environment, have you seen where they hawk waist bead? Or is all this
Okay, yeah, all those malam do hawk waist bead,
okay,
but me, I did. Yes, I packaged it beautiful. So when you see it,
so you branded it.
yes.
You're really a business girl.
Yeah.
Good. Wow. First time I'm hearing the hawk waist bead. Alright, so what was the last time you cried and why?
The last time I cried was July because of the accident I had.
July.
Yeah.
This
year,
July.
Yeah.
Well, so sorry for that.
Thank you.
Alright, so what is the one rumor about you that really hurts but you never corrected?
One rumor. Let me say. Should I say following guys for money? That's the only thing, and I can't correct that because I'm a business person. I work so hard for my money. I don't even chase men. Men chase me.
So you don't care about the opinion of
I don't care about
what they are saying about you.
Can you correct someone who has already had that mindset that yes, this guy
so
is...
you don't chase guys for money? Wow, nice.
Yes.
Alright, this is a very big rumor.
Yeah.
Alright, so guys, say one rumor about her is chasing guys for money. That's a very big rumor. Everybody think you chase guys for money.
And I don't.
And you don't. Wow. So, but don't you think one or two things about you must have given them that impression about you? Or given them that misinterpretation?
One thing about me, definitely any girl that is beautiful, people feel that she's out there for guys.
Or it's guys that is working on her.
They definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. That is why as a girl, as a human, you don't want to be misinterpreted. Like sometimes you'll be cautious. Some people will say, I don't care about what they say about me. But sometimes you have to look left and right and try to balance things. If not, you might be on your own doing things right while your name is speaking something else in the public.
Me, I used to be that kind of person that I pay attention to the public, what people say about me, and I was trying to not break the ice while I was injuring myself. I was hurting myself. But when I found myself, I found out that I don't really care about what the public say, and I am very, very happy, and I live my life to the fullest, and I don't care about what anybody say. If you say anything about me. Yeah, it's true. Anything you say is true. But when you come close to me and you see me for who I am, you'll be surprised. And
Okay. Okay. So let's get back to our future dreams aspect. Many questions here are relating to future. So let's go into it now. Do you see yourself marrying first or furthering your studies?
do I see myself marrying first or furthering my studies? I used to have this mindset of becoming a big CEO, a real working class lady. But the way our country is, have to back off those mindsets and then just walk in the way the Lord has planned for you. That is just it. So if the Lord says I'm getting married before furthering my education, fine. If the Lord says I am furthering my education before marriage, fine. Yeah.
You are very smart. So you are putting everything in the will of God.
Yes, in the will of God. And it has been helping me very well.
You know, sometimes home training matters.
Yes.
And I see you are portraying a good one. I will stop there. So, if not your present university and course, which school? Okay, I think you have addressed this question. This question came twice. But okay, the question we treated earlier, there was no university, it was just course.
Okay.
So now, if not your present university, let's leave the course. Which university would you have chosen?
Okay, basically, I'm in UNN right now, but I was schooling before at Federal University of Lokoja before I transferred or I changed to UNN. So I still feel like UNN. I don't.
Okay. All right. Which course were you studying there?
I was studying biology. When I told you that I'm studying my dream course, you could see that, yes, I'm really pursuing it.
So you left biology
when I was in 300 level and I started over from 100 level in University of Nigeria, Nsukka.
Nice passion. Wow. As me, you graduated in that, on that biology and came to this, so you'd have, like, then didn't think of schooling in the two sides, like,
it's going to be stress.
You get the two results.
It's going to be stress because
you might not take all the notes. You just go and get someone that will help you out with something. You write the exams.
It's stress.
And you get 2 degrees.
Stress.
Okay, Shai is your choice, your passion.
Yeah.
And the major things to do well for yourself.
Yeah.
All right. So, looking back, which accomplishment means the most to you and how did it shape who you are today?
My looking back, first I would say breaking out of toxic friendship and wrong set of friends or people. So those I was with, let me say, breaking out of wrong people who were not adding value to me. I broke out of them because I was heading for the future. As I say, if you check me 2 years back and you check me now, you will see a whole lot of difference. And then the other thing that shaped my life was me focusing my time, my sleep time, my playful time to my business. I think that really shaped my life. Sure, did.
All right, that was a good one. So it's an advice to all guests there too.
Yes.
I think the major thing from everything you said now, I think one major factor was your business that helped you.
It's not really that. Still,
as you started your business, like focused on it more.
Yes, but still breaking out of. Do you know when you have?
Just break out of sometimes some things are like addiction. You can't just stop them like that.
The thing is just that something about humans, you just need to focus your mind that yes, yeah, I'm making up my mind. When you make up your mind that you're living this thing, you are definitely living it, because you're going to find every means to distract you from those habits, and which I did. And let me say, the business also helped. The business also helped.
When you are idle,
yes,
addiction. I would just say addiction and idleness are like twin.
Yes,
you can easily go back into it.
And again, like, should I say, is an advice. When you know you are in a set of crew that you know that these people are not helping you, they're making you feel worthless, they're not building your self-esteem, it's bringing negative energies into your life, you'll be having downfalls when you feel like you are rising. It's not about the people meaning bad for you, but that cycle, the energy it brings to your life is going to bring you down, way down. So I've learned a lot from my past. I always study people before I start talking to you. Like when I came to University of Nigeria, Osaka, my 100 level, I was so reserved. I wasn't talking to people a lot. The main thing I did was from class back home, from class go back home. That's the only thing I did. But when I observed people, I studied people, then my 200 level first semester, I started talking to a few people, and now my second semester, I think I am really known by people, because I know the set of people I can communicate with, the kind of words I can like
throughout them
to people.
All right, that was a great one, and I hope you enjoyed that part too. So, what is your biggest dream in life? What is your biggest dream in life that scares you when you think about it? I think this question is supposed to be, what is the biggest dream? Or is still your own?
The biggest dream that scares me is, I know that one day I'm going to become famous for my impact to the world. But how am I going to handle this fame? Am I going to handle it well? Is it going to overwhelm me? Am I going to, bring out positivity out of it? That is my biggest fear.
Lord is your strength.
Amen.
Hey, Lord is your strength. There's this saying that he who have that which he has set before you, he will make you able to carry.
Amen.
See how you are responding to the end fast. At first, I was asking if you are a Muslim or Christian.
I'm a Christian.
You are a Christian.
Yeah.
I know that will be a big question out there too. Also, sometimes you're dressing.
Yes.
All right.
The thing about my dressing, I can fit into any dressing for any occasion. That is it. So people saying that that was the last question, flaunting. If you like the dressing, if you ask me where am I going to, you will see that the dressing code fits that event. You get?
Yeah.
That is just it. I can dress the way I want for a particular.
Talking of your dressing, do you think your state, like the area you came from, affected your dressing?
Not that. Like from my home.
Sorry, where are you from? I believe many people want to know out there.
Okay, I'm from Kogi State. Yeah.
Where in Kogi State?
Lokoja, Kogi State. I'm from Lokoja. Yeah.
So if they want to address you now, is it you're a Lokoja girl, or what do they call you?
Yeah, Lokoja girl, Lokoja or Kogi
Okay.
State,
I
anyone.
think there is something. Which people are Igala?
Yeah, an Igala girl.
Igala.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. So let's ride to the last question. So what else should people know about you? Stage is yours.
Okay.
Advertise yourself.
What else? I've already talked about my business.
Yes.
I own a skincare brand, Eco Oral Spa. And then one thing people should know about me is that I'm a very, very strong person. I've encountered a lot of things growing up, and I am still strong. Nobody would see me and feel like I've been traumatized, or I used to be sad or things like that. In my lonely time, I've cried a lot. Nobody will know. So I'm a very, very strong person, and you can't be with me and I will not impact knowledge to you. And you can't be with me and we are bored. I can talk and talk and talk. I know, like, I talk nonsense, I talk senses, and I also still talk nonsense. So I'm a very free person, like I am all over. That is just it.
Okay. So that was a good one. Let me ask some question.
Okay.
You've talked about your future, right?
Yes.
Okay, that was where I was heading to. Like your dream, your career, like your dream goal. I used to remind us of it, like who you want to be.
Who I want to be? I want to be a very successful woman. A very, very successful woman that I can impact. The main goal was to impact in the society, because when I was growing up, I had an illness that really traumatized the family, especially my mom. I was a kid then, and so getting, should I say, a proper treatment for a child was really hard. You need to like see an expert, which is the pediatrician. So when I got treated by the doctor, I was impressed. At that early age, I was like, I want to be a pediatrician that can take care of children. You know, those, when you are growing up, you always feel like you want to be a doctor to save life. You have a free hospital. So the thing was me getting, like, opening an organization for kids. When I was growing up, I carry, like, they used to call me Mama Pekin. I love carrying children.
All right,
I love,
because of our time.
Okay, so
because of our time there. How about when you talked about your talent? You talked about drawing.
Yes.
Was there anything you added? How about cooking? Since you are studying nutrition and dietetics, how about cooking? Let me say singing, dancing. I think some of your husbands out there might want to know more.
I can cook very well. I can cook very well. And then I love to dance, but I don't know how to dance. I love to sing, but I don't know how to sing. But I am very creative when it comes to things. Creating.
You have ideas.
Yes, I have a lot of ideas.
Versatile. All right. So that is a good intro. It's not an intro again, outro. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've held Alexander Ikojo, and she have answered. She have faced the hot seat, and I believe she's coming out strong. She have faced the fire, the questions, both the banter, the roast, all of them. She faced them and she's coming out strong. So if you enjoyed this episode, I want you to like. If you have not subscribed at this point, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so that you will get notified when we post our next video, so that you will be alerted in our next episode. Also, send your questions for our next guest. Check our description, check our bio, hit the links. and connect with us. If you want to be a guest, also reach out to us. You've just watched the Anonymous Mic Hot Seat, and I remain your guest, and I remain your host. I'm not your guest. I remain your host, Dr. Ken. So be safe out there.